Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week energy from Infinite Soul Stars. We are live, as we promised. And I'm just waiting for my soul sisters. Yay, Tracy, Diana. Did I accept everyone one by one? Hello on YouTube.
Hi everyone. Just my camera.
Hello.
Hi to YouTube.
Hello on
Okay.
Instagram.
Oops.
Hello on YouTube.
Oops.
Waiting for Diana.
Let's
Let's see. Hold on.
Straight away
I'm
accepting.
always, but I'll get there.
Okay.
Hello.
Yay.
Hello, everyone.
Here we are. Hi YouTube, how Instagram, how are you all doing? Feeling, how you have been doing and feeling? How was your January? How was that? A little bit of the comments. My January personally was, wow. I feel like 2022 is just marathon continue, and it's in the very intense way. Well, Venus went retrograde. It was a kick. It was a kick, and there was kick into the unconscious trauma, but that was really deep generational traumas, and all the relationship and partnerships, it was there. It was very raw, emotional, but healing. And now Mercury station direct yesterday. Well, I would say yesterday, but it depends, like, yesterday, the day before, today is the 6th. But so all the conversation, technology, communication can just flow easily and effortlessly. How is your new moon in Aquarius? There is another intense moon of the 2022. And I can reassure you, you're going to feel that for quite a while. This February, it's manifesto month. And so welcome. And I'm really welcoming this energy because of all the planets. It's direct. There is nothing holding us back. There is no that stagnation you might felt over the few months. For me, it was months, stagnation, that's the burning, and you needed the action, you need to go ahead. So now you can see a lot of truth is uncovering, a lot of energies goes, and straight away, I think you can feel ease. I could really feel that shift in the energy. I don't know how you was, ladies, but I could feel that, that literally Mercury went, and it's all revisiting all these traumas and everything. I feel more clear and energized. So it's just, so to speak. So this week, energetically and astrologically, it's really good, especially between 4th and 8th of February. So you can almost like get a wish and be clear with your plans, where you're heading, especially professionally. And on between 9 and 11, I would say hold your horses. Just there is emotional refreshments going on, maybe the tensity. So just take a pause before you're going to speak. Let's put it this way, okay? Take a pause, just breath, and then maybe whatever the conversation, negotiations you're going through. So, but as soon as you're gonna know that this is just an energy, you're ready to flow with your plans and manifest. And the second half of the February going to be especially quick. If you thought that your life going quick, trust me, you will see in the second half, just after Valentine's Day, it's going to be everything in fast motion. The deal's going to be quick. You know, you're going to what you, well, from the one side, you know what you want and you go in and get it. And it's like quick. But then also cool down, you know, we're in the season almost of the Pisces will be soon. Then you need to cool down, you know, and swim in the cold waters ahead. So it's just a little bit of view of the February, but we're going to be in depth speaking because there is, you know, the month of the love and manifesting and going ahead and planning. Yeah, I'm excited. It's a fresh breath, definitely after January and after all this retrogrades. Yeah.
I'm going to move on Instagram because I just see your faces like freezing, so let me know.
I can see you, Diana.
So I'm good and I'm moving and I'm not.
Yeah.
Good.
It's super good.
I can see your faces with little.
Oh, we're loading. Yeah, it
like
just
loading, but so. But I can say that January was too fast for me. And while I was
really?
trying to catch up and organize, and the first time I said, okay, I think I can handle this. Lydia tells me it's going to start going faster.
Well, you know, you will be faster, but then you will be more clear. You know, you're going to be clear and prepared.
Maybe feels faster, like what you want to happen, what you want to manifest will maybe happen faster, not that, you know, because in January I felt like no matter how hard you tried, it's just like nothing's going anywhere. It's just like I don't want to say pointless, but yeah, so I feel like definitely the energy has shifted and it's like moving along, you know, flowing instead of being held back kind of. So
yeah,
I'm ready for it. January.
Okay, we've got on YouTube, we've got Mermaid of Silence watching and Lynn Hallett is watching. She said, you sound a bit unclear, Diana, a bit distant.
Hey, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
Going on.
There's Benchika's on too. Hi, Benchika. It's probably late where you are.
Oh, hello. And we've got on Instagram, Vanishka, she's joined us. Thank you for joining us. Fun. And Abu James joined us. Welcome. And so I just like, I need the glasses. Going, when did you join us too?
Well, it's funny because I started shuffling my cards like when you were talking about the planets and everything, Lydia, and one flipped over straight away. So thought there's obviously a reason for it, so I've kept it. So my card this week is from the Gateway deck. Obviously, Dana, did you know you've disappeared off?
Yeah. Just I need to accept.
Yeah. So I'll carry on with this. So this is from the Gateway deck from Denise Lynn. And the one that came flipping over made me laugh really because it actually came up for me recently, is renewing your life, where you are chucking a load of clutter over the cliff because you don't need it anymore. And it says radiant vitality is filling my life. So just hold that up for Instagram. So yeah, I mean, I don't know about anyone who say where January, I think for a lot of us felt very sluggish and slow, and it's like, oh, when's it going to end? It seems such a long month. And for me, and it's funny because it's the word is in this card, it says purification. Purification is happening on many levels. Now, my card for January was purification, and my card for February is growth. So I have been doing a bit of decluttering because I am a bit of a, you know, I'll keep that just in case I need it, even though I haven't looked at it for 5 years. So, you know, and clothes that I haven't worn for about 10 years.
Oh, wow.
You know, just in case. So yeah, so I have been having a bit of a declutter, and my energy certainly has been increasing this last couple of weeks. I've noticed a big difference, and I do feel more focused. I do feel more positive about what's going to happen. I feel like I've sort of come through that muddy bit, and now I'm on the grassy other side. So that's my card for the week, is renewing your life. Take advantage of this new energy that's come in, and move along with it.
Yeah,
I love that card. I've been decluttering a bit too here and there, so totally resonates with me.
I have been putting plans to declutter. When is I'm going to be home? I'm thinking that's going too.
It's okay. The energy's shifting, and it's going to move along quickly now that January has ended, and you're going to declutter. Spring is around the corner. So, does anybody want to go next, or should I?
I thought you were going to go next, because you're kind of like transiting into.
Yeah. I got a wonderful card. It's Door to Value from the Energy Oracle cards. And I'll give you guys a closer look so you can see all the abundance, all the wealth, the doors opening up. It's your time. It's like full of abundance and opportunity, and it's just the door is cracked open just for you to walk through, so any plans like that you had that you thought weren't manifesting, like they're coming into fruition. Like this is it, finally coming into the physical. So this feels like very work related and career related. If you have your own business, I feel like things will start shifting and taking off for you. I have hair stuck on my lip, and there it is. Okay. And there's like a golden city there. There's flowers blossoming. Everything is, the streets are literally filled with coins. So maybe you'll find some money in the street. Maybe sometimes that happens. The affirmation with this is, my life is opening to endless possibilities of prosperity. The river of abundance flows freely through my door, bringing me unlimited wealth. So this is a great affirmation just to keep with you for the week, and just be ready for opportunities to come your way. Anything creative, anything, like I said, business related. It's a new beginnings, lots of wealth, lots of abundance. So be prepared this week. Yeah.
So comments we've got on YouTube. Mermaid of Silence said, Tracy, your card resonates a lot. She got that message today again. And Lynn has said, I really feel like getting rid of clutter, but it may have to wait for my half-term holiday. And then she said, I'm making efforts to get a submission package together. So that all makes sense. So that was with your message, Noor.
Okay.
I love that, Lynn, for you.
Should we
let us know, Lynn, what happens next week.
Should we just throw into the conversation about if anyone would like us to do you a private reading, so individual reading. We can do readings for up to 3 people watching live. So if you get your comment into the chat, then we can make sure we get you in the right order, so you don't miss out. So yeah, if you want a reading once the other 2 ladies have done their cards, get your message in the chat, and then we'll happily do it for you.
Yeah. And also, if you want to have a private reading with us, you can always email. So we're going to do a reading for you from 4 different perspectives, but according to your question. So it will be really in depth. So let us know if you're interested. You can leave us a message on the Instagram if you would like to have a private one reading, like 41, not one-on-one, 41 in depth.
So then Shika wants a reading. So
Yeah, and Lynn's
Um,
also said she's happy to have a reading. Yeah, you're the
Okay.
second person, Lynn. So yes, you will be getting a
Totally.
reading.
yay.
Shall we just I will continue with the energy of this week, because as you're decluttering and moving things away and preparing yourself going through this golden opportunity, the doors which is just about to open, or they already cracked open. I had 2 cards from it's Segal self healing yourself. So I do have 2 cards. It's self-sabotage and cycles. And that's what it's about. As you went through retrograde periods of so many planets, and now you are ready to go. This is a new cycle for you begins. Embrace the cycle like new beginnings and opportunity. And as you can see, she's against there is a lot of gold, and there is a clock. And maybe, as Diana says, she's so scared that it's time going to go even quicker. But, everything is there already. It's ready to be open up. That cycle is coming for you. And it's number 6, that cycle, the healing, the Venus, 2022, it's year of Venus. And the love, the opportunity, the resources, and money, obviously. And then now it's changes, there is a lot of changes coming. And this week, embrace those cycles. Just it's almost start anew, as I said before, even astrologically plan ahead without self-sabotage. All right, just think, where do you self-sabotage yourself? What is the little teeny weeny voice saying to you, oh, you can't do this, oh, you procrastinate, but why do you do that? Why do you procrastinate? And that a little bit of 2-3 days of emotional phase, you will feel those emotionals exploding, and there is inner tension, inner frustration, which is reflecting while we do communicate with others, or we do deal with certain things, at work, personal, in the family. Just notice where you're self-sabotaging, is it really the other people, or it's something there just ready to be released, so you can finally get into the cycle of that new beginnings. Just that's a little note for this week.
Oh, so I was like, fix it so you're not going round and around, and I think you can hear me better now. I got opportunity, and I am using the Angels Wisdom Tarot cards for the first time that I got, and we have opportunity, and it comes just perfect after you all were reading your blog. I noticed this ship flying, and immediately it's like your opportunities might be in the place where you least expect, and they might come by you doing something that you have never ever even imagined to try. But that's why it is the opportunity. Look how she is holding, and that's like a magic wand to me.
Yeah.
And there are 3. So sparkle with magic. The ocean is calm. Emotions are under control. And look at that big, bright, full moon. And the sky is clear. The path is opening. And it says, planning for the long term. So this is not something that is going to happen this week, because you plant your seeds for the end of the year, next year, 2 years. So be mindful of what you are planning. How do you see yourself in the future? Abundance from past choices. Interesting. What might come? What did you plant? And what is beginning to sprout? What are the little sproutings? Pride in the success of your labors. Ooh, and I want to see that. We have been working so hard in different areas, and it would be good to see a little reward from after all that work. That would be nice. And the last one, be patient as you decide what's next. Because sometimes we just go rushing, we go, trying to keep up with everything, and we don't think what is coming next. We don't be aware, we don't have that awareness that what we are doing now has a consequence. So what are you doing now? How are you approaching things, people, you? How are you? How are you dealing with yourself, your emotions inside? Are you doing your work? Because it certainly is going to come, and there is the opportunities are coming, and you're in this golden yellow again, full of, I can feel the plexus giving you this confidence for your plans.
Yeah. So we've got some comments on the YouTube chat. So Mermaid of Silence said, it feels like clearing the clutter will leave space to allow the doors to the value to open. And Lynn has said, I agree, excellent interpretation. And then Mermaid of Silence says, feels like self-sabotage is part of clearing the clutter as well.
It's definitely, yeah.
Yeah. And Lynn has said, interesting, in a meditation yesterday, I was given an acorn. So what you were saying about seeds and the long term is very relevant. I think this card is made for me. So that was your card, Diana. And Mermaid of Silence has said she loves how all the cards are in sync. Thank you, ladies. You're welcome. You're welcome. So
and I just wanted to add it because Diana was talking about, the opportunities, and obviously, the Jupiter is just helping us right now. So you can feel more this energy. It's also the opportunity with the solar plexus to get that power back, especially now, because if it was in so many times, maybe, you're not the one who would go for the conflict and fire. But this week, especially, you will have this opportunity to see where you're actually giving your power back. Taking the power back from all this, the patterns and situations, and you're not going and to create this stable boundaries and ground. It is beautiful. Even Queen of Water just jumped out. So you are the queen, look. Just a little additional bonus. Just jumped out. The Queen of Water. All the emotional. She's stable and she's presenting herself in peace. Love it.
Yeah. We have another comment on YouTube from Ali asking, can she buy a question, or can we buy a question? So I've replied and said, hi Ali, we have space for one more free reading if you have a question. And she said, yes, please. Can I ask if I will find my long-term partner? So hi Ali. So we've got two people just before you, and that's funny, Noor, because I've got that deck out as well.
I just reached for it as you were saying it. Wow, that's funny.
So so we will be doing Vanshika, who's on Instagram.
Yes.
Then we'll be doing one for Lynn on YouTube, and then one for Ali. So
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay,
Sounds like
so
a plan.
I just want to add with Diana's card because I saw the full moon there. So I feel like if anybody does like crystal grids or manifesting with the new moon, I'm sure, you know, that things will, it can happen around the full moon. So that's the only thing I would add to.
Isn't it the 16? The
15 in Leo, 15.
Is it 18th?
14. 14, 15.
It's around then anyway.
Yeah, it's
Well,
relative.
yeah.
It depends where you are in the world as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gaining the momentum now for this, for fruition,
Yeah.
you know, because of the full moon is a combination of that, you know, of the results, whatever you put it. Yes, love it.
Okay. So Vanishka is asking, my question is, what blessings are coming for me in 2022?
I got one that just flipped out. So a blessing for you this year is transformation. So it says this fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. So I feel like there's going to be so much, it's like a metamorphosis. Like you see all these butterflies here, like you're really going to learn more about yourself, kind of maybe do some inner work and it's a lot of freedom, a lot of light in this card, a lot of I feel like there's going to be like, there's so much like spirit that I feel like around her with all these sparkles. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I feel like you're very supported in the, in the energetic realms, if that's your, belief system. But it's a lot of transformation and it's all connected to spirit. So I would say spiritual transformation and a lot of green in here. So growth and a lot of creativity with this. This is kind of what I get with this color right here. It always says to me about a creative energy. So yeah, all good things.
Beautiful. I've got 2 jumpers, so follow. I've got Free of Earth, which is a team collaboration, building the steady foundation. As you're transforming, and you asked the question, I heard actually the deeper understanding of yourself. And then Noor said it's a transformation. So it's so it's so up to the point. So as you understand and transform, they will allow you to build this solid foundation of exactly knowing what you want with collaboration, teamwork. This lady, look, she just really standing the statue firmly on the ground. Oh, sorry, you're in the Instagram. So, so you create, you build, and kind of earth, all the abundance, material abundance, and abundance like in love, whatever you want, and the power, it's coming your way. So it's very positive 2022 for you, as you getting the deeper understanding within the power which you've got of manifesting and creating. Look at the wolf. Maybe allow yourself to empower the spirit animal or wolf coming to me. So I don't know how this resonate with you, but I feel strongly this can come and help you. And we were speaking about the full moon actually, and how we like full moon and wolves, so this is the deep transformation, like wolf is transforming by the full moon. So something, it's really, as you tap in self, that allow you to come to evolve this year, and everything is starting just now. So it's very good. It's very positive. I wish you a blessed 2022, Anishka.
Did you want to go next, Diana? No, you want me to go
Is the
next?
cherry on the top.
Okay, well, I've used my big deck where I've mixed these two from Carl Gray together. And you have 5. 5 all flew out together. So the first one is clear, cancel and release. So that sort of, to me, ties in with the clutter messages that we were getting for the energy of the week. So it's taking stock, cancelling, releasing the stuff that doesn't belong, is not serving you any longer. I'll show that on YouTube. We have power of intention. So again, you can work with what do you really want, and set those intentions and work with them. So you're clearing out the things you don't want anymore, and then you're setting the intentions of what you do want. Because when you attract them, to attract them in, you have to think about them, you have to act as if they're already here. So it's like, thank you for that being in my life in the here and now. And hopefully that will help you have a leap of faith to take those steps. And it says, I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. And I'm going to have that one last. And I also feel this one is loved one in heaven. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. So I feel you are being really, really supported. And again, if you're of the mind where you can connect with them, and maybe if you do meditate, to have a meditation and ask them to connect with you, let you know they're there. And the last card is transformation. So Archangel Zachiel, thank you, Zachiel, for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. So yeah, really it's asking you just to work out what it is you don't want, so you can clear them, release them. And again, where we were talking full moons, also you can do like forgiveness lists, you can work with a full moon to release, and work with the new moon to start new cycles off. But it's setting your intentions, having that leap of faith, knowing your loved ones are there, and the big one at the end, transformation. So I hope that helps. And let's see what Diana has been holding.
Well, no, I was just, curious. I got travel, and I see it in many, many ways. It can be your journey. This year can be full of blessings for you through your journey, your transformation journey, creativity, spirituality, releasing power of intention, leaping a leap of faith, having faith in what you think, what you do, what you have inside, being guided by, your loved ones in heaven. It can also be that you're taking a trip, and that you're going to experience and gain knowledge, gain experience from that trip, that a simple trip that you can make, that can bring you blessings in not only in your spiritual life, but it can help you meet people. It can help you with your finances. It can help you with the future. So it looks beautiful. Travel, and the suitcase is ready. Lots of sparkles around. I can see like a magical something that can be, it can be something spontaneous, and that can turn in something really, really important, or for you, really a good experience for you. So that's my card. Blessings in a suitcase.
Good luck, Manishka. Now we have
Lynn, and she said, I think what I need to know right now might be the most apt question, as there are several things going on, especially with the writing and the publishing. And I can't decide which deck to use.
I've already got her card. It just flipped out. So this is kind of reminds me of the Three of Cups, but it's friendship. So it says here, fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. So this is just basically that, calling on your friends and calling on the elementals. Maybe I see a little bluebird here. I always love bluebirds. I always feel like they have, you know, this like such a positive message for you. And when I see them, they always bring a lot of happiness and joy. And this feels like connecting with people that are like you, like it's a fairy between her hands, but I feel like it's just energy. So maybe intuitive friends or spiritual friends, or yeah, just calling on support and not working so hard, and remembering that we all need that connection and we all need our support systems, and kind of leaving, you've done all the work and kind of pushing that aside and making time to connect with others and connect with your soul family, your tribe. So that's the message that I have for you, Lynn.
And she's put, well, that's all of you.
Oh,
Lots of love to you, Lynn.
Oh, hello, lots of love and big hugs. Yeah.
yeah.
Who's you ready, Diana?
Oh, yeah, you know, I'm ready. I when it was Lynn, I just said I need to ask Archangel Gabriel. I need, you know, for her question. And this is the answer. Happy news. Happy news. Your prayer is answered in a creative way. So what are you waiting for? Yes, are you waiting for any answers? And it's, I look in the book and it says, Archangel Gabriel is saying that it is imminent. It will be in few days or weeks, less than 2 months. So I'm wondering, what is it that you have that you are waiting for an answer between now and 2 months? And it also says all the good work, all the work that you've put, it's going to have results, happy results. So I hope you let us know what it is, and I hope it's really, really soon, Lynn. So happy news from Archangel Gabriel.
Oh, I guess we're just only guessing. What's that wonderful news, Lynn? Exciting. You ready, Tracy?
Yeah, I can go. Yeah. Okay, Lynn, first of all, I chose one from Carl Gray's Angels and Ancestors deck. And you have the card that's on the cover. And it is Animal Guardian, Trust Your Instincts. And Lynn's put a comment on YouTube saying, yes, or I soon will be. I have drafted a letter to an agent and will be sending it off soon. So, and the thing I'm drawn to, which I'm sure you will be as well, is the owl and the wisdom there. And is that, do you think that's the moon, or do you think that's the sun? It's the moon, like
maybe it's a sun, it's a spirit of,
yeah. But so I just had a quick look in the book, and it says the extended message is you have a powerful animal within that can be wild, protective, instinctive, and even calm. Animals don't second guess how they feel, they just express it, and you can learn from that. when this card arises, it's important to connect with how you really feel, how you want to feel, and what you really need. Let me hold that up for you. And express it naturally. Let even the fiercest energy move through you before returning to your natural state. It would teach you a lot about your gifts and how you can grow. Just show that to Instagram as well. So then I literally, this deck arrived like an hour ago, or an hour before we started the live. It's a very belated Christmas present to me. And it's another Carl Gray deck actually, and it is the Gateway of Light activation. So I'm really excited this arrives. So honestly, I'll have to look in the guidebook because I don't know these cards at all. But the card that has come up for you is the Memories of Atlantis, Spiritual Acceleration, Progress, Technology. So I'm not sure. Have you girls got this deck?
It looks like the progress. Look at that rocket. It's just all ready to take off,
Yeah. So
blast off.
Whether you can, the fact that it's called activation, it could be that there's ways of working with the cards, are there? So I literally, all I did was shuffle just to mix them up beforehand. So I'm just trying to find it.
Yeah, I feel like those kind of, you have to read it from the book because it's very specific too.
Yeah, I will send you the pictures, Lynn. Well, she said she's there's a bit of fear and indecision about whether or not traditional publishing is the way forward. I'm going to give it a go though, as I think there's no harm trying. I'm trying to work out what my instincts are. That's because you're overthinking, Lynn. You're not going with that, the initial thing. So like with the publishing, just don't overthink it, would be what I say. But I will send you pictures of the guidebook and everything so that you can see how to work with that card. I think I'm noticing sort of at the bottom is sort of that blue, lovely sort of bluey purpley colour. I don't know why I'm getting drawn to that.
That's a spiritual connection. I have it in my card too. That's our connection to spirit.
Yeah. So I'll just show that up there as well on Instagram.
Technology holds my attention there. Technology, something so related. So you're talking about your publishing technology, you're trying something different.
Yeah.
It might be, a connection.
Yeah. And
a way to get your work out there.
Yeah. And what she's also put now is OMG, when I used to see my healing friend, we both had visions of Atlantis. And she said she reckoned we had a past life there. So that would be interesting. I will send you
It's very interesting about
me
Atlantis.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Yeah. And this is what she's commenting. And with Atlantis, if you remember or like Atlantis, how they're very innovative civilization was, right? They was thinking, and the technology was, I bet the technology was much ahead that we are right now. And we, in between, there is a Chiron squaring this week. So we in between that as we shift the nodes, and between what we know and where we're going. So there is innovation. And look, Mercury also in the Aquarius, it's all about the innovation. But as we says, don't overthink, but think about the innovation. I've got for you heart chakra card, very beautiful. I'll show on Instagram, and then we can see here. And this is, she's holding in her hands, so dear to her that little seed, that the acorn, that what you was saying, you had that in the meditation, and you're holding so tight, and careful, that all your work and all your dreams and desires, it just right there in your hands. All right, just feel that this is all in your hands right now, just right in front of you, Lynn. Okay, and all is coming from the heart chakra, right? All the relationships between you and your work, between you and you. So come back inside in your heart, and decision will be from there. There will be no hesitation. It's also tied up there with energy of the week, that self-sabotage. And this is you, right? And you know, it's 17, and it's almost like it made me laugh. The 17th is just your birthday, right? Of November. And it just almost, I feel like around the full moon is culmination as well. I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture a loving relationship. So this card is also about the relationship with you and with everyone, just to reflect on all the pieces, all what's going on around you. Just remember, you know, you don't have to agree with everything and everyone, just to acknowledge everyone's point of view, even what we're saying. You know, you don't have to agree, but you have to feel that in your heart and go with from the heart and be open. It's just so beautiful, you know. It's there. It's a lot of healing. You're also going for a lot of healing right now, and it's still your relationship healing, and so is you. Just open and receive and listen by the heart. That's what the Atlantis, by the way, wasn't, you know, that they really did not reflect the feelings, right? What is going on, but they was very analytical. That's why the civilization didn't survive, unfortunately. Maybe fortunately, but yeah. So it's beautiful.
Can you see the YouTube chat, Lydia? Lynn's put, that's a beautiful card. My head has started to tingle. She's holding what is dear to her, and Lynn resonates with that.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, it's beautiful. Good luck, Lynn. You've got it. It's in your hands. It's in your hands.
Yeah.
So close. So we got Ali. Was it?
Yes. Ali would like to know, please can she ask if I will find my long-term partner?
Ali, if you don't mind, I will rephrase your question, because of the if. It's like, do you want to find, you know, it's just about a bit of the if. Do you want to find it just, you know, it's not even if, it's not even questionable, but how it is, you know, what can maybe help. Yeah.
And these cards are coming out quick this week for me. I'm just like,
yeah,
telling you. You're already in the, oh, I have always jumpers. So look at that.
So let me look at this card.
I will just go ahead if you don't mind, you know, because if it's really so Ali, I don't know how, you know, with the spiritual walk and how is the Archangel Michael's, but you know, that's what I've got. First, by ifing, you know, you're giving your power away. So it's like, it's already, I'm not worth it. If can I please have a partner, or if I'm worth it enough to have a partner. So if you heard the energy of the week, you know, the self-sabotage, the cycles, you know, just think about that. Of course you're worth it, of course you're enough, and of course you're gonna have a partner, right? But to attract the correct person for you, the person who you really want, and who will make you feel, you know, I wouldn't say complete, you are already complete and enough, but who can be next to you, who will make you feel loved even more. We need to do some work. And I have for you Archangel Michael card. And Archangel Michael and the swords. And as soon as I see this sword, there is some relationship in the past. I almost see it's, you know, it's a lot of, I wouldn't say like a trauma, but residues, an energetic connection towards your last partnerships, last loves, and so on. So I would invite you to release this energy by simply to put it yourself. I don't know if it resonates with you, to get a meditation or just like a 5 minutes with intention. Sit down to write down everything about your past relationship, what you don't want, you know, what you didn't like it, what you really want, all the hurt, the untold, you know, just write it down on the paper, just burn this all out, and imagine all those partners who came into your head right then, to cut and release everything, all this, you know, pain, you know, with the forgiveness, to cut and ask Archangel Michael to assist you so you can be free and just to go ahead and be just, you know, this is the love of, in the February, you know, the 14th of February, it's not even, you know, biggie, think like, you know, St. Valentine's Day, but it's all about you manifesting this partnership right now, you know, this relationship. So now just do this work, cut it all, and it's coming. It really will come at the correct time, and just empower yourself that you are enough, you are worthy of the man. And then as you burn everything, write down on the paper what you want to see. And, you know, as, you know, Tracy mentioned, you know, what I want to, which prospect, I have this partner and he's wonderful and he looks like this and he just take me there, you know, and this just make me feel like squeaky and juicy and amazing. Just tune and tap into this and feel complete and sealed. And good luck, you know, you are worth it. You are absolutely worth it. And you absolutely can attract this.
Is it okay if I go next? First of all, I went for the Romance Angels deck from Noor Virtue. And this one flipped straight out, and it's worth waiting for. So it's divine timing is at work in your love life. So that there as well. So then I went to the Whispers of Love deck. So it'd be interesting if Noor has used it as to what she gets. This was a bit slower coming up, but I was asking what card you need to sort of like to back up that other card. What you need to know to like work with that worth waiting for, because you know it is frustrating when you feel ready for love and you don't feel it's coming in. But the next card, it's number 24, and it is asking you to focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. So, and what was drawn, that's what I was to go after Lydia, it was all that orange because of the orange that was in Lydia's card as well. So it's almost like burning away. I'm seeing it as like burning away all the hurt and the pain from the last relationship and clearing it, because there's by the water there, and obviously water is about emotion, and there's the green, so that's like very healing. And like when you're focusing on love and looking for the good in everyone, I think when you've been in a relationship where the person has caused you pain, when you're then moving on, you can be thinking, well, are they going to treat me the same? Are they going to do what the other person did? And it's difficult to sometimes you've got to put that trust into the fact that the actions of the last person aren't necessarily going to be the actions of the new person. And so I think that's why Lydia was saying about work needing to be done, you know, you need to clear all the remnants of the feelings that breakup caused you, to get you into a better place, so you know that you're worthy of that beautiful love, and it is worth waiting for, because it will be the right love, because you'll be in the right place to attract that love. So I hope that helps.
And it's also the solar plexus, you know, as Diana says, the energy of the week, where you know, the power, you're giving so much power away to those past relationship, because as I tune into that, everything it's on the back, my back starting, you know, feeling a bit too heavy. So yeah, it's perfect. Let's see what others can tell.
Anna, you want to go?
Go ahead.
Okay. So I also chose Whispers of Love because I reached for it, you know, before she even had asked her question. So this is card number 36, and it's Turn on Your Heart Light, which I just think is so beautiful. You're on YouTube, so hold it closer so you can see the image of this woman, you know, just opening her heart. You know, it's really hard. It's a difficult thing to do once we've been through any sort of relationship stuff, painful experiences in any sort of relationship, not just a love relationship. But this is saying, reflect on a time when you've experienced love. So this is really wanting you to take a different perspective, look at it differently. We need to acknowledge, like Lidia and Tracy were saying, obviously acknowledge what happened and do all the things that you need to do to release that, and release it with love and gratitude. And then you can turn on your heart light and let it shine out so that you can attract that love that you're seeking to yourself, you know. And there's so many feathers in this image, and there's the eagle, a hawk, kind of, yeah, it looks like a hawk, and it's just ready to soar, ready to fly, you know, you're ready for that love. And I'm just going to read from the book. So this is, thinking of loving moments will enable you to open your heart. Drawing on a memory of love reopens and heals your heart to receiving love. It is important to keep your heart light on and broadcast your love out into the world. Discover ways to convey extra love to each person in your life. The world is always reflecting your thoughts about yourself and those around you. If you think the world is a positive and loving place, that will be what you experience most of the time. Getting back to a place where you believed in love will bring more love back to you. A picturesque woman faces the future with a hand placed over her heart as she recalls a tender memory. The feathers adorning her hair are a message of love. It may be that someone or something is trying to reach out to you. Feathers may prompt you to understand that infinite people cherish you. Breathe into your heart and imagine its light is a beacon that calls to those you love. So that's my message for you. So this would be a definite yes in regards to your question. But yeah, just open up your heart and tune your frequency to the frequency of love, so you can bring it in.
Well, I have like a confirmation, and yeah, from everybody, because the first one I got was decrease. Yeah, and it's a cycle. So yes, for sure, this is the cycle you are in this moment. You are like in an emotional restriction. There is, you know, it's restricted right now. And So what do you have to do in this moment? Because what I'm feeling is that you feel pressure because you're getting from one side bombarded from different parts, maybe your friends, maybe your relatives, they are doing well in their relationships or they have a relationship. So you feel the pressure that you either just finish your relationship or you are not in a relationship right now. So that pressure is bothering you, is hurting you. But what is being asked for you in this moment is to use the time to go within. So I ask, we acknowledge that you're in a cycle. You acknowledge that this is not a period where you're going to have a person. Then what should she do? What is the right time to do? And so I got another card, it's the High Priestess. And the answer is, meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. So interesting, this is the time where you go inside to look, and I think it's the confirmation from everyone. What is it that you really want? How are yourself, or how are you preparing to make room for that person to come into your life? If you want a person joining your life, how would you have your house? Would you have it with all dirty, sad, disorganized? No, because that's not what you want others to see from you. You take care of your house and you make it clean, and then you invite that person so that person feels welcome there. So it says this is not a time for action. It's not the time to be, beginning relationships that might only lead you to, more sadness. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. So in order to, to get here, you have some work to do. In order to have this person next to you, you have to work on yourself, feel good, go within, work with your self-esteem, begin to clean, letting things go. Whatever that doesn't serve you, that doesn't work with you right now, that is not good for you, should be gone, leaving room for this beautiful energy to find yourself, and then you'll get that boost of energy, and it will be a magnet of the right person, because you'll be good inside. So use the time to work on you, and you'll see how this nice person will come and join you. That's my message for you.
Ali, I don't know if you were here at the start when we were doing cards for Energy of the Week, but hearing Dinah talking and the girls talking, it reminds me of the card that I pulled out was clutter. And I think it just made me think of you with clearing out all that clutter that you don't need to be carrying and have around you anymore. Get rid of it off the cliff.
Mental clutter. You have a comment in here saying that you're going to be 28 next month. Happy birthday. You feel like your time is running out to be a mom. And I just want to tell you that everything, there is a divine plan. Do not worry. You will become a mom if it's meant for you to be a mom, which obviously you want it. So it will manifest for you. Just don't get hung up that you're on this, that your time is running out, the clock is ticking. No. It's not. Just take care of yourself. Everything will happen when it's meant to happen. And when you get to that point, you're going to realize that certain events had to happen in a certain order, for the partner to manifest, for the child to manifest. always trust the plan, even though you can't see it. So do not worry about if your time is running out. It's just trust in the moment that you have right now. What can I do with this moment right now that's given to me? How will I use my energies at this moment? So don't put your thoughts so far out there that you forget to ground into the now.
Yeah.
So that's the pressure that I was feeling. The pressure is for being a mom, for finding, getting married, having a family. Yeah, it's no, exactly. That's the pressure. I thought it was more from having a relationship. Is being a mom, and being a mom. You know, whenever you become a mom, it's better to be ready inside, to be, you know, with all the experiences inside, so you can offer that unconditional love to that child, instead of having that pressure that I had to have a baby. And so the pressure will come even, you know, it's going to be even more. So do not, that's the pressure you have to. Thank you. Noor. Just
Yeah, and
that's the pressure that.
and I will just add it, Ali. You are so young. You're so still young, and you know, from the experience, my personal experience and experience of, you know, the others, it just like hands-on approach, darling. You are at the best age right now. You now, what you're gonna do your inner work. Because of kids, it's just, you know, have a child, it's a big reflection. And as I become a mom, you don't want to pass all these traumas and all this. I'm not scaring you, you know, no, please. But there is a lot of reflection. It's a lot of things is gonna come up, and to attract the correct person for you, you need to heal. You need to be you. You need to be, you know, you're just still forming. You're still in the process of becoming you, who you really are. And just with, you know, be more open to find out who you are. You know, even my crown chakra, it's like on fire right now, because if you're still forming, you know, the 28th, you're just forming all this, even the chakras, okay? 1 to 7, 7 to 14, 14 to, so it's a lot, you know. Just be open to receive, to transform everything, whatever is, you know, you want, A, B, C, D, E, and the child and the partner will come exactly at the divine time, just because of you desire that. But now it's your time. It's really your time to heal from past relationship, to heal all these traumas, and then attract. Good luck.
Good luck. Yes.
Yeah, she's put, thank you so much, ladies. It's almost midnight in South Africa, but this was so worth it. Thank you for the positive energy.
Have a good night. Thank you for joining.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Sleep well, Ali.
Oh,
Yes, like well.
Now
tight.
on Instagram, Leonora asked if she could have a card. So I said we could do a quick card. Can I go first, because my battery is literally about to die on my phone? That's why I'm getting lost.
Yeah, like, yeah.
So these will be very quick ones, Leonora. I have got this one for you, or well, it's actually for your husband. Honor your feelings, Archangel Haniel. Thank you, Haniel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. So to me, if he's not happy in his current job, then it could be the right thing for him to do, to change jobs. You know, there's the transmuting color with the violet, and then the healing color with the green. And then the other card I got is Angel Therapy. Archangel Raphael, who obviously is the healing angel. Give your cares and worries to us angels, and allow us to take your burdens. So again, I asked if that was for you, maybe worrying if he's going to change his job. But when I was dowsing, it was like, no, this is also for your husband. So yeah, so the fact there's a lot of greed in there as well. If he's stressed in his current job, then, you know, it looks like the move might help him. If it's underlying issues regarding himself, you can change jobs, but you can take those underlying issues with you. So I think part of it depends on whether it's the current job or whether it's things within him that he needs to transmute and heal. So I hope they help. And if I disappear, it's because my battery is gone.
So, ladies, there was the questions, will my husband stay at this job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I pulled a ready card for your husband, and you're going to laugh because it's really, you know, I'm going to read it from the book because it's really up to point. So, opening to a new strategy, being at crossroad, a decision to be made. As I reflect on my progress to date and see where I stand, I contemplate whether I want to continue singing the same song or change my tune. I'm always free to go back to reimagine what I might co-create. If what I manifest doesn't serve me as I thought it might, I don't have to be afraid to admit it's no longer for me. Whatever I choose to do, I am not afraid to start over, for I feel I should, that spirit will always support my highest good. So there is uncertainty and a crossroads. You know, I really strongly feel, and because of the question when you asked, Lenore, regarding, you know, your husband, it just was, that's it. It's already a hesitation there. If you already feel a hesitation and something is not right, it's definitely, you know, a decision has to be made. And, you know, and another card, it's Emperor. All right. Emperor, you mind, you know, as the family to decide, you know, and rebuild its strategy, rebuild your foundation, you know, just, I feel like almost twisted. And I feel almost like he's feel really overpowered and a bit suppressed at this job, what he's currently in. I don't know if it resonates, but there is a power struggle going on. But as a reminder, don't create a trap for yourself if it's no longer serves you. As this card, it's the first card, you know, a decision to be made. Don't hesitate if it's not right for you. Just really feel like the clarity, you know, the strategy, rethink what is it right for him, you know, or if it sounds, you know, impossible, then take his power back from that old songs and old patterns and whatever the old rules, you know, following the rules, but maybe he's the emperor, right? So a bit, you know, I can't say if he, you know, he has to stay. It's kind of already sinning. The cards are saying. So let's see what other girls will say.
Diana, do you have cards?
Oh, yeah. I have Heron, patience. Patience. And what it comes to me is, you know, it is a tough situation, because from one part, it seems like it's not a right environment that you are working in. On the other hand, you depend on this job, and patience is being asked of you. So how can you while things calm down, while you can see better, doors can open, how can you go to work and not feel that pressure, not feel that aggression on you? And what is an advice is for you to go changing your attitude towards the place where you're going to work, towards the people that are there, and I'm not saying go smiling and be friends with everybody. It's just trying for you to analyze how are you walking inside the office or the place where you work, and what is it that you are transmitting? What is the energy? Because if you go with an attitude of, I don't like this place, I don't want to be here, maybe things are not going to be well. So while you find that door, that new job, try to go to your place of work, seeing things in a different way. Maybe not complaining with everyone because everyone is not doing their job, just trying to understand that maybe there are situations that they can do it. It's just for you, because if you have the same, if you go to another job, you might have the same situation, because you need to kind of begin to work inside and change things inside, and then things can begin to move and clean, and maybe situations or conversations. Yes, conversations. The communication between you and your boss, or you and your co-workers, might be better, and you'll be able to understand them, and they will be able to understand you. Yes, it's like communication. So patience and renew attitude. That's my suggestion for you. But I wish you the best. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll be really quick. I have a lot of cards that wanted to fly out. So the first card I got was, I also felt that you were obviously, you're kind of on the fence of whether you want to stay or whether you want to go. I feel like if you stayed, there's a great potential for shift to happen and for things to turn around in your favor. So number 7 of Wands, and I think this is going to happen pretty quickly because these are Wands cards and there's a lot of energy with the fire. Quick energy. It says, stand up for yourself and your beliefs, have confidence, challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. So this is using your voice and asking for what you want. And then the 6 is all about victory. And this is always a yes card for me. Says, wise choices that bring public recognition and success, promotions, awards, or scholarships. So if maybe you asked for what you wanted, maybe there's room for a promotion or for a shift in position or whatever it is, I don't know what you do, but for me, these are yes cards. And I also got the message that even if you chose to leave, that things would work out, because all these cards are really positive. And the other 3 cards that flipped out were the 9 of Cups, which is all about wishes being fulfilled. The 3 of Cups, which is a celebratory card, and the World, which just means that you're beginning this new cycle, that it's really positive, a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself. So it's like whichever path you choose, it's going to be really successful. But where you are now, I would hold my boundaries and ask for what I want, and see if that doesn't bring a change, a positive change for you. So those are my cards for you, and I hope they're helpful. Yeah. So
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, batteries have held
Thank
out.
you for joining. Yeah. Thanks to the Tracy battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for keeping on, because if Tracy would go, I think still we're going to use the YouTube.
Oh no, it's the Instagram. It's my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With having the earphones in, I can't be charging it at the same time. So,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Thank
thank
you
you
so much.
all. Thank you all
Yeah.
for joining. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you,
it was
everyone.
lovely.
And if you've enjoyed
Yes.
it, if you
Nick.
can
Have fun.
like and share with other people,
Yes.
that'd be wonderful.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
And follow us on Instagram to know when we're going to go live next. And hopefully we'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Just
Have a great
thank
Bye.
you. Lots of love. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.